Hello dear student. So today I am going to deliver a small lectures that comes after nitrogenous phosphatic and potassic fertilizer, that is next complex means what? So complex means a complex of different nutrients, okay, that is complex fertilizer. But that complex fertilizer is a commercial fertilizer. Basically commercial fertilizer means that fertilizer sold in large scale, okay, means commercial fertilizer contain two or more than two primary nutrients, okay, that called complex fertilizer. So how many primary nutrients? That is only nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, okay. On that basic there are two classes of complex fertilizer, that is incomplete and complete complex fertilizer, okay. So incomplete complex fertilizer contain only two primary nutrients. Suppose you are taking nitrogen and phosphorus, that is incomplete. Nitrogen and potassium, that is also incomplete, okay. Next class, that is complete complex fertilizer, it contains three primary essential nutrients, that is total NPK, okay. So if three nutrients contain in one fertilizer, that is complete complex fertilizer, okay. Understand, that is basic concept regarding complex fertilizer, the definition and their classification, okay. Next, their manufacturing process. Complex fertilizer generally have two methods, that is change in reactions or chemical reactions, and second by mechanical mixture of straight fertilizer, okay. In last two lectures we discuss on straight fertilizer, okay. That straight fertilizer means it contain only one single primary nutrients, okay. The second manufacturing process of complex fertilizer, that is mechanical mixture of straight fertilizers only, okay. Such fertilizer are designated as a mixed fertilizer or fertilizer mixture, okay. This is the manufacturing process or method of complex fertilizer. Then see their basic characteristic of complex fertilizer generally. So at present complex fertilizer obtained by chemical reaction are more important. So the basic or chief characteristics of such fertilizers are, they usually have high content of plant nutrient. Suppose a more than 40 kg of nitrogen in 100 kg of fertilizer, which called high analysis fertilizer, okay. The approximately urea contain 46 kg nitrogen, okay, per 100 kg of fertilizer, which called high analysis fertilizer, for at least 40 kg per 100 kg of fertilizer. That is a basic or chief characteristic of complex fertilizer, that is incomplete complex fertilizer. Next, they usually have a uniform grain size and good physical condition. Good physical condition means it's non-caking or non-hygroscopic in nature normally. Next, the supply of nitrogen and phosphorus in an available form to the soil in one operation, okay. It not required in split doses, okay. Nitrogen and phosphorus required in only one operation. Next characteristics, that is through their manufacturing is costlier, they are cheaper to the cultivator on the basis of nutrient content per kg. Means those manufacturing complex fertilizer is costlier, but they are cheap to cultivate on the basis of nutrient content per kg. Next, since complex fertilizer are high NRS fertilizer, the transport, the distribution cost are less on the basis of per kg of plant nutrient, because complex fertilizer bags are very small in quantity. Okay, it contain only 5 kg, 6 kg, 1 kg bag. On that basis, that is since complex fertilizer high and less, the transport distribution cost are less. Also, their good physical condition, like they are non-caking, non-hygroscopic, also safe for storage. It's not explosive in nature. Okay. And last, it contains balanced nutrient for application. Okay. So complete complex fertilizer contain 3 primary nutrients. Okay. That 3 primary nutrients at the time applied in field. Okay, as compared to nitrogen is different, phosphorus and potassium fertilizer is different. So that's why complex fertilizer is a provide a balanced nutrient at the time of application. So these are the chief characteristics of complex fertilizer. Then next, see the manufacturing process of complex fertilizer. Firstly, second slide, see the two methods, that is change in acids or mixture, and second, that is the mechanical mixture of straight fertilizer. Okay. So basically two methods is important, that is nitrophosphate and ammonium phosphate. Okay, fertilizer. In nitrophosphate, again manufactured by 4 methods or 4 process, that is nitrocarbonic process, nitro separation. Okay, it involves in treatment of rock phosphate and nitric acid. With nitric acid means HNO3, and second process involving use of mixture of acids, that is process involving use of nitric acid and phosphoric acid. Okay, manufactured by 4 process only. Firstly, nitrocarbonic process, second nitro separation, third process involving use of nitric acid and phosphoric acid, and that fertilizer contain phosphonitric nitrophosphate. And fourth, process involving use of nitric acid and sulfuric acid, that sulfonitric nitrophosphate fertilizer is found. Okay, this last two process involving use of mixture of acids. Okay, there are 4 acids used: nitric acid, phosphoric acid and sulfuric acid, as well as nitric acid. Second, that is basic nitrophosphate manufacturing process. Then see their characteristics of nitrophosphate. So nitrophosphate is a granulated fertilizer containing a stabilizer which prevent reversion of citric soluble phosphoric fertilizer to insoluble phosphatic fertilizer. Okay, means that is not available to plant easily. Again, it maintains excellent good physical condition during storage and handling. Also, it contains nitrogen and phosphorus, major plant nutrient, in various proportions. Like Rashtriya Chemical Fertilizer Trombay manufactured 3 types of fertilizer, that is nitrogenous nitrophosphate fertilizer, that's Sufla. It contains 20, 20 and 2 nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, respectively percentage. Again Sufla 18, 18, 9 nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, and Supla 15, 15, 15 NPK respectively percentage. Okay, so nitrophosphate is a good fertilizer applied in field. Okay, then next is the ammonium phosphate manufacturing process. Ammonium phosphate is manufactured in the different grades, that is ammonium phosphate contain 11, 52 and 0, means 11% nitrogen and 52% phosphate, 0% potassium. Then diammonium phosphate contain 18% nitrogen, 46% phosphorus and 0% potassium. Means ammonium and phosphorus. Ammonium is the nitrogen source and phosphate is the phosphorus source. It contains nitrogen and phosphorus only. But ammonium phosphate are manufactured by combining ammonia with phosphoric acid obtained by treating rock phosphate with nitric acid. The raw material used in ammonium phosphate, that is ammonia, okay, that is phosphoric acid and form monoammonium phosphate, okay, and that monoammonium phosphate formed again diammonium phosphate with treating rock phosphate with nitric acid. So the basic, so same reaction doing that, the ammonia and phosphoric acid form diammonium phosphate also. Okay. Next, that monoammonium phosphate and diammonium phosphate treating with rock phosphate and with nitric acid and form their ammonium sulfate or ammonium phosphate. Okay. The characteristic and properties of ammonium phosphate is, it is grey material, slightly grey material, also least hygroscopic, means moisture absorption rate is low. Again excellent good physical condition during storage and handling, it is non-caking, less hygroscopic in nature. Also it is slightly acidic to neutral in reaction. Okay, slightly acidic and neutral in reaction. Again if if create the acidity in soil, that 100 kg of ammonium phosphate applied to require in soil to require 86 kg calcium carbonate to neutralize the soil acidity. Okay, so these are the general characteristics of ammonium phosphate. And last in this topic, that is polyphosphate based fertilizer, that is a diammonium phosphate. The diammonium phosphate, it is one of the series of water soluble ammonium phosphate salt which can be produced when ammonia react with phosphoric acid. DAP used as a fertilizer and as a fire retardant. Okay, when DAP is applied to plant food, it is temporarily increase the soil pH, means more basic, but over a long term the treated ground becomes more acidic than before upon nitrification of the ammonia. And it contains total nitrogen 18 to 21% nitrogen and phosphorus in citrate and water soluble, that is 45 to 53% phosphorus. The last point in complex fertilizer, their value of complex fertilizer is depends on the complex fertilizer containing various composition of nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Okay. Also, this is manufactured for application in various crops. But their value of complex fertilizer depends their content of individual nutrient and ratio of nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Also their form, which the nutrient are present. Their form means it is available form or non-available form. Okay. Suppose you take some complex fertilizer contain nitrogen and phosphorus, but in that fertilizer nitrate is formed. Nitrate is available, but if taking amide form, that amide form is not easily available. That amide is converted to nitrate and ammonium and then it is available form to plant. So that NPK complex fertilizer is totally, their values depends on their form, their nutrient are present. Also same as phosphatic fertilizer. If phosphatic fertilizer getting the hard bone meals or slag lime, again that taking that not easily available to plant. It's very long term to available the plant. Next, their value of complex fertilizers depend on their acidic or basic residual effect on soil. Also, it contains trace elements and other substances such as chloride and sulfate. So, trace elements means the micronutrients elements. Okay. Micronutrients means that nutrient required in minute quantity or trace quantity, also known as micronutrient and trace elements. Okay, that value is dependent on complex fertilizer. And next, advantages is most important part, that advantages of complex fertilizer. It's so many advantages. It is easy applicable, also provide balanced crop nutrition at a time, also high fertilizer efficiency, even distribution of nutrient, saving labor and also time, and safe for storage. Means in short, it reduce the cost on labor, also easy application or different methods of application, evenly applied in field. So these are the complex fertilizer, their manufacturing process, the general characteristics and advantages. Okay. If any difficulty regarding that topic, okay, so ask me. Thank you for listening.